Buybacks don't work in the way that people think they do. I think people think just if a company's making X amount of revenue and they direct X portion of those revenues to buying back the token or buying back the stock, then it'll definitely go up and will 100% go up. That's not necessarily true. I think more so what I was saying with this tweet is like what the buybacks for Hyperliquid signify to their user base is more so like a social alignment and trust thing more than it is the actual dollar value of how many tokens that they're buying back from the market. Like Hyperliquid not promising anything with their airdrop and just giving it out to their core user base on certain metrics that they predetermined, and then continuously buying the token back with whatever is 97% of their revenues, is more so align everybody that the token is the most important part of their business, and that they're aligned socially with all their core users, not necessarily the dollar value amount of revenue that they're buying back, which also is important. But there are other companies who do buybacks and are doing buybacks where it doesn't have as big of an impact. I think the reason that it doesn't have as big of an impact is for two reasons. One, they could be spending that money a lot more effectively than just buying back the token. They could be doing better hiring, they could be doing better marketing, they could be expanding their business lines to other things. And then I would say the second reason is that like they don't have as high of a trust score that something like Hyperliquid does. And I referenced Pump specifically in this because Pump promised that they were going to do an airdrop. They obviously have not done that airdrop, and their core user base kind of feels like they were slighted in that they weren't rewarded for helping the platform make $1 billion in revenue and then do $1 billion ICO. And if the platform users is not aligned with the company, it's obviously a lot difficult for people to be bullish on the token. So that's essentially what I was saying. It was like this trust score, like trust value, is more so what the buybacks are signifying rather than just like the dollar volume amount. I think another thing that people were referencing in the post, which I also kind of mentioned a bit, is like how durable the revenues are of whatever business is. So buybacks can vary depending on what people think the business is going to do in the future and how they're going to grow those revenues and how consistent those revenues are. So that's another piece of it. But I would say more so than anything, it's like the trust piece and the social alignment.